So good evening, everyone. Thank you, Miss Yvette and Shaina, for joining here today. So I am Grace Alvarez from Lyceum of the Philippines, Batangas, and I'll be sharing with you an important topic that affects us many women's. The topic entitled "Understanding Women's Health, Menstrual Health, and PCOS awareness. So together we'll learn how to better care for our reproductive health. So let me share my screen to you here. Sharing. So okay. Okay. I choose this topic not just as a nursing student or a healthcare provider or a healthcare worker, but as someone who is personally experiencing this condition, like many women, I have struggled with regular periods, hormonal imbalance, weight challenges, and emotional effect that comes with PCOS. So it's not always easy, and many of us go through it quietly without enough information or support. That's why I wanted to create the session, not just to share facts, but to open up a safe space for learning, awareness, and support. Whether you're here to understand for yourself or for someone close to you, I hope the session empowers you with knowledge, encourages you to take action, and reminds you that you are not alone. Uh, so let's begin. Before we begin, here are our goals for the session. First is to understand the menstrual cycle and common variation. Second, to recognize symptoms or signs of menstrual disorder and PCOS. Learning style, lifestyle, and self-care strategies. And lastly, when to seek medical help. So, what is normal menstrual cycle? A normal menstrual cycle typically lasts for 21 to 35 days. This includes the time that the start of one period to start with another one. Bleeding usually lasts 2 to 7 days. Hormones, mainly estrogen and progesterone, these play key roles during the cycle. The cycle includes several phases. This menstrual phase, follicular phase, ovulation, and luteal phase. These phases has a purpose, either preparing your body for pregnancy or for menstruation. So next is what are the common variation in menstrual cycle. Not everyone has the same cycle, so every every one of us are have a different menstrual cycles. Some are irregular, some have as a regular cycle, a heavy or light flow, some missing periods. Like its a medical term is amenorrhea, so, or also have also painful cramps, so dysmenorrhea. Um, mm, some also have shorter cycle or longer cycles. Changes in menstrual cycle or menstrual period may change due to stress, lifestyle, medication, or medical condition like cause. So sign and symptoms. Sign and s- signs Signs and symptoms of menstrual disorder. So irregular uh here are the signs that we should watch out, or a signal uh, that may sign here are the sign to watch for that may signal a problem if we have a menstrual disorder, problem with our menstrual periods, menstrual health. So, irregular or missed period, excessive bleeding or spotting, severe cramps or pelvic pain, yun pumapasok ko yung dysmenorrhea. Dysmenorrhea is ano lang, pag konti-konti, pero pag yung sinasabi mo na dysmenorrhea na parang di ka na makagalaw, di ka na makatayo. So, iba na yun. So, one of the ano na talaga yun na aware na maging ano ka na, maging aware ka na na baka meron kang menstrual health problem. Also, hormonal symptoms like acne, excessive acne, like also hair growth. Like ibang babae, meron silang mga bigote. Even myself also are experiencing that one. So, excessive hair. May nagkakaroon ako. Um, excessive hair, like mga ganun. Let's go to our, so what is, the next topic is what is PCOS. So, polycystic ovary syndromes or PCOS is a common hormonal disorder in women of reproductive age. It characterized by irregular or absent menstrual period, excess androgen or male hormone levels, leading to symptoms like acne or excess hair growth, enlarged ovary with multiple small cysts visible on ultrasound. PCOS can affect fertility, metabolism, and overall health if it's unmanaged. So, isa sa mga ano talaga is yung isa sa mga mainly talaga ng causes or ng PCOS or polycystic ovary syndrome is hormonal imbalance saka insulin resistance. Pag insulin resistance, one of the nagiging cause niya is yung weight gain. Like, pre-diabetic ka na, parang ganun. So, magkakaroon na tayo ng maitim yung mga ano, yung sa neck, sa kilikili, sa singit, tapos yung yung mood swing. Isa sa mga tina-target or nagiging nagiging naaapektuhan is yung ano niya, mood swing natin. Di ba 'pag nagkaroon ka ng period, nagkakaroon ka ng parang moody. Sa PCOS naman is sobra, mas malala siya than yung cravings mo, na parang gusto kong kumain 'to, tapos lagi kang inaantok. So parang gano'n yung PCOS, yun yung atake ng PCOS. One of the risk and complication of PCOS are fertility challenges or difficulty in getting pregnant, then increased risk of diabetes and heart disease, obesity and rapid weight gain, mental health impact like sleep apnea, anxiety, depression. Actually, this risk and complication are parang nagiging open na ito as of today because marami ang nagkakaroon nakaka-experience or na-expose na ito, na-o-open na din ito sa most commonly ito sa mga babae. So that's why awareness and early action is so important. So managing menstrual health and PCOS. So self-care strategies. Good news is PCOS and menstrual issue can be managed. So, key strategies include balanced nutrition, regular exercises, stress management, adequate sleep, and medication adherence. So, itong balanced nutrition, regular exercises, stress management and adequate sleep, kaya po natin 'tong parang gawin at home or self lang na gagawin. Pero itong medication adherence, so dito papasok yung kailangan nating so dito pumapasok yung kung kailan tayo when to seek medical help. So, first is persistent irregular or absent period. Ito na yan. 'Pag yun na nga, kung kailan tayo hingi ng tulong. So, ito yung mga signs na kailangan nating i-consider. Parang, like, example, if periods are irregular or absent of several months. Sabi ko nga, kung 1 to 3 days lang, okay pa. Pero kung sa mga umaabot na ng 6 months, 3 months, hindi na siya, ano, parang, ano na siya, alerting na siya na kailangan na i-consult mo sa doctor. Why is it happening? Parang gano'n. Also, severe pain and heavy bleeding. Um, for like bilis normal lang naman siya. Pero, um, 'pag sobra na nakaka-affect na talaga sa'yo, yung nga symptoms, yun nga ito, symptoms affecting the daily life or mental health is example, yung severe pain ay nakaka-affect na hindi ka na makatayo, hindi ka na makaano, ano na siya, alerting na siya, na alarming na siya na bakit? Bakit sobrang sakit or heavy bleeding? This heavy bleeding, ako even myself, I'm experiencing this one because, minsan umabot ako ng 30 days na nagbi-bleed, na na that I have to wear diapers. So, parang dun pa lang, nagko-question na rin ako dun. Tapos yung mental health also. So, what to expect during healthcare visit. So, the doctor may ask you to have blood test, ultrasound, and then you wait for your doctor's advice. So, isa sa mga medication na binibigay is metformin. So, to manage your ano, team siya, team siya na isa sa mga medication is yung right medication talaga, like metformin. Pero some doctors are not practicing this anymore. Pero meron pa rin naman na nagpa-practice. Dito sa UAE, still some of the doctors are giving this metformin to manage the menstrual period, ma-regulate, and then also the weight loss. But some doctors are advice and also advice din nila is yung diet din talaga. So some doctors are advising for like low carbs, mga ganun. Nagbibigay sila ng advice na you cut you cut carbs and cut sugars, mga ganun. So together. So parang lagi talagang goal ng doctor sa PCOS ay weight loss talaga. Kasi yun yung weight loss and then to control yung carbs and sugars. And yun. So let's go for a summary. To sum up, to wrap up our uh, teaching, to wrap up this session. So number one is know what's normal. Track your menstrual cycle and understand your body's rhythm. Second, watch out for signs like yun nga, irregular period, severe pain, excessive bleeding, or hormonal symptoms should not be ignored. Third is, if you see if you see the signs, so check, i-check mo na yung list nito and consult your doctor na talaga. Then, make healthy lifestyle choices, eat balanced meals, stay active, manage stress, and get quality sleep. So, fourth is seek professional help when needed. Don't delay check-up. So, huwag tayo maging tamad. Dito sa UAE, accessible naman ang hospital. Kasama naman din yun sa mga insurances natin. So, I know it could cost us pera, yung additional, pero sabi nga, it's better to ano tawag, But its prevention is better than cure. So early diagnosis and guidance make a big difference. So because it's manageable, with consistent support and right treatment, you can take care of your health. So speak to your body, listen to it. Yun talaga yung ano. Don't hesitate. Uh, uh, don't hesitate to seek medical talaga. Don't hesitate to seek professional care if needed. If we don't feel right, parang listen to our body. So parang yun talaga yung key doon. So I have some question here. Can you unmute po? Ano lang, question lang po ako sa review sa ating review lang po sa aking health teaching kung may natutunan po ba kayo?
Yes po.
Ito po, as question is,
What is the typical length?
opo,
What is the typical length of a normal menstrual cycle?
opo. So,
21 to 25 days.
tama po. Letter B. Next one. So, tama. The question is, which symptoms might suggest PCOS? A, regular period, B, excessive hair growth, or C, no cramps?
B, excess hair growth.
Correct po. Thank you.
With
Ayan. The third one is, mali tuloy. Sorry.
anxiousness.
Okay. When should you see a healthcare provider regarding menstrual? A, if only you want to get only if you want pregnancy. B, if periods are irregular for several months. Or C, never.
B. If
B,
periods are irregular for several months.
Okay. Salamat. Nakinig naman po pala. So next. So I prepared an additional a slide for PCOS friendly diet tips lang, mga friendly tips lang. So wait lang, aking sheet notes. So let's start off because what should we eat, or like diet plays a big role in managing PCOS. So first, avoid yung sugary and processed food like soft drink. Name all the junk food, so bawal po talaga siya. And also, instant noodles, white bread. Kahit ako, sarili ko, guilty ako dito. Hindi ko din to nasusunod. But this increase insulin, which worsen PCOS symptoms. Lalo sa may mga PCOS, ang sugary and high carbs are nagbibigay talaga siya ng nagwo-worst yung symptoms niya. So second is choose complex carbohydrates like brown rice, oats, sweet potato, quinoa. These keep blood sugar stable and help prevent sudden cravings. Third is include protein in our diet like egg, fish, tofu, yogurt. Protein helps regulate hormones and keep you full longer. So third is fourth pala, eat more fiber. Leafy green like apples, broccoli, protein what was the one? Fiber helps with digestion and insulin resistance. So, and of course, stay dehydrated. Aim for at least 8 to 10 glasses a day. So, and then limit your dairy and soy intake. So, some women with PCOS may be sensitive with dairy, like mga gatas, like cheese, mga ganon. Watch your body on how to react, and if needed ng adjustment, so kailangan talaga. So more discipline sa food intakes or sa diet, discipline yung isa sa mga key roles talaga dito. So bawal fast food. So PCOS friendly exercises tips. So exercises doesn't need to be intense. So, hindi na naman natin kailangan magbuhat ng mga dumbbells, mga ganon. So, parang ano lang, start at least 30 minutes of physical activity, like 3 to 5 times a week, like walking lang, dancing, light workouts lang, kahit sa bahay, pwede siya. So, do strength trainings like squatting, planking, and resistant bands. So try low impact cardio like stationary bike, swimming, cycling. Is easier to maintain and still very effective. Then the key is consistency. Even 15 minutes daily is better than one intense work once a week. And don't forget to stretch before and after exercises to avoid soreness and injury. So, and then lifestyle tips, don't skip meals, number one talaga siya. So, especially if you are insulin resistant, skipping meals can lead to cravings and unstable blood sugar. So, number two is track your symptoms and progress. It helps you to understand what works for your body and what doesn't. So, kasi magkakaiba-iba naman tayo. Sa example, yung iba, effective sa kanila yung yung intermittent fasting, yung iba hindi naman. So, pero as according to the OB or OBGYNE, fasting is not really advisable kasi pag nasobrahan ka ng fasting, nagfa-fireback siya. So, kung if you wanted to do a fasting, pwede siyang 12-12, na 12 hours ka magpa-fasting, 12 hours din pwede ikaw kumain. So, parang gano'n. Saka yung low carbs also, it helps. Binibigay din, ina-advise din ng ibang mga nutritionists or dietitians yung low carbs. And third is prioritize good sleep. Isa sa mga important talaga to because lack of sleep affects hormone production and weight management. So pagka example like for my case, like always ako night shift, so parang minsan struggle siya. So kailangan talaga i-maintain yung sleep pattern, sleep routine na meron ka talaga na kailangan at least 7 to 8 hours. Pero minsan, syempre kung if night shift ka, pero hindi siya nasusunod, so bawi na lang. So lastly is find ways to manage stress, whether through prayer, journaling, yoga, like meditation. Stress can be hormonal imbalance works. So self-care is essential. So any I'm gonna open for your floor for your questions, question and clarification po. May mga tanong ba kayo? Gonna stop sharing.
Yes, Miss Grace, thank you for the very nice presentation. It helps a lot. I have a
Yes, ma'am.
question.
Yes po.
Um, uh, Pwede po bang gumamit ng herbal o natural treatment sa PCOS?
Herbal medicine po, ma'am.
Yes. Any herbal,
Um,
like tea or anything?
may mga, actually, ma'am, there are some women's na nagiging effective yung pakiramdam nila. Nagiging effective yung herbal options. Pero
Mm-hmm.
hindi po ito sapat or hindi garanti sa 100% na garantisado na gagaling. Kasi PCOS is not curable, but it's manageable. So kung bago ka gumamit, for me, bago ako gumamit ng any herbal or herbal supplement, mas I preferred or advise you to consult doctors or your OB/GYN para to magarantisado na okay ba ito sa katawan mo or safe siya gamitin.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miss Grace.
You're welcome po. Any other question po? Ni Shaina?
Actually, nakakapag-consult ako 2 years ago.
So meron ka pong PCOS, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And upon hearing your discussion,
Mhm.
bumalik lahat siya. Yung
Okay.
instruction because
Okay.
nag-bleeding din ako before.
Oo.
So, my question now is, that time, nag-prescribe sa akin yung doktor ng pills.
Yes po.
Okay pa ba na until now ginagamit ko yung pills or dapat na ulit ako mag-seek ng advice?
Kasi during siguro siguro po binigyan kanya ng yung medication that time because siguro ba I just want to follow up question. Mag-question po muna ako, ma'am, ha. Nung during po
Sige.
ng appointment niyo po, nagpa-check up kayo, did you run any test like blood test, ultrasound, mga ganyan po ba?
Yeah, ultrasound.
So maybe po yung gamot na binigay niya sa inyo or yung medication or yung pills na binigay niya sa inyo is para po siguro doon sa kung ano yung naging result ng ultrasounds mo. So I preferred na before mo siya i-take, consult ka again kasi usually sa mga ganyan sa OBGYNE, may ano ka po may kunyari may regular ka na check up dapat. So example, a doctor will give you medicine for a specific time. Like example, you will take this for a month and then 'di ba i-advise din po ng doctor na you have to go back for a follow-up
Yeah,
checkup for
hindi
another test.
nakapag-follow up checkup kasi nahiya na ako magpatingin.
Okay po. Actually po, yung normal naman po mahiya. Actually, normal naman mahiya pagka meron ka tungkol sa reproductive health issue. Pero it's better na tandaan po natin na yung self-care is very important. Dapat di po natin siya ikahiya. Kasi may mga professional tayo na na dapat lapitan natin regarding dun sa mga ganitong concern. So, for me, mas mahirap kasi pag pinatagal mo yung kondisyon mo or pinabayaan mo yung sarili mo na meron kang, kunyari, may menstrual issue ka, like sabi mo nga, may PCOS ka. So, parang pag pinabayaan mo, so parang it worsen pagka untreatable. Sabi ko nga, 'di ba, pagka meron kang PCOS, it leads to diabetes, leads to heart attack, and then yung obesity po. Parang then challenging din po na yung if ever may partner ka po ba, ma'am, or are you married po?
My partner po.
So if ever like if you have PCOS, like if you're planning to like have family planning, so fertility will be a challenge for both for sa inyo. Parang ganun. So better to consult always the doctor.
Thank you.
Welcome po. Any follow-up po question or any insight or sharing sa mga na-experience niyo? Miss Yvette?
Yes, Miss Grace. I have a question again.
Yes
Kasi
po.
sa ako, pre-diabetic ako.
Yes po.
Is it normal na mag-isip ka kung mabubuntis pa ba ako or ano, if you have a diabetes, yeah? Same like PCOS is one of the sign, yeah? Sign ng
So,
PCOS.
ano po, ito ma'am, actually, if you,
Mm.
diabetes is not parang, ano siya kasi ma'am eh, iba po siya. But did you ever, pero na-diagnose po ba kayo ng PCOS, ma'am?
No,
No. So, pero,
pre-diabetic lang. Mm.
pag diabetic po, meron lang, it doesn't mean na you cannot get pregnant. So, parang, there's possibility na magbabuntis ka. Pero depende pa rin po sa inyo, ma'am. Sa ano ng inyong, ah, ano ba tawag nito? Your fertility ninyo. Kung example, if God's will na mabuntis kayo, since may diabetes kayo, ma'am, there is a, kumbaga, complication. Hindi naman sabi na ano, there is possibility na parang magkaroon ka ng,
Challenge na.
oo, challenge along the way.
Mm.
Kasi nga, pre-diabetes,
Oo.
pwede ka mag-spike yung ano mo, yung blood sugar mo
Mm.
during your pregnancy. So, as an advice, like sabi nga, pagbuntis, mga ganun. So, nire-recommend na yung, ano talaga, yung balanced diet siya na as of you. Parang, kumaga, hindi, hindi ka magpapaano ng cravings mo. Siyempre, pag buntis, maraming cravings. Ganito, sweets, mga ganyan. So, nasa ano po sa inyo na i-manage yung ano nyo, yung diet. Like more on,
Life skills.
oo, opo.
Mm.
Like, pag buntis, minsan parang ayaw, kapag maglakad, mga tamad-tamad. Pero marami naman pong ways para maano yan, ma-overcome yung mga challenges along the way pagka nandun ka sa nandun ka sa ano sa path ng pregnancy mo if regarding sa yung concern about the diabetes, yung diabetes po. Nasagot
Thank
ko
you.
naman po
Thank
ba yung
you.
tanong, ma'am?
Yes po. Thank you. Thank you,
Ate,
Miss Grace.
okay po. Other concern, questions? May si Miss Tasha po ba? Si Miss Shaina po ba? May ma-share po ba kayo? Yung ano, any share mo na struggle, like, for having the PCOS or menstrual issues?
Actually, kasi nagtitake po ako ng pills until now. So, on time ang period dahil sa pills. Ang
Mm-mm.
struggle ko is nag-lose na ako ng weight
Oh,
kasi
good news siya.
nag-exercise ako,
Mm,
ganyan. Then, suddenly, dahil sa panahon natin, dito
mm,
sa UAE, mainit na naman.
mm, mm.
Hindi na naman ako nakapag-walk. So,
Oh, okay po.
parang in 3 to 4 months, I gain 5 kg again.
5
Ganun siya
kilos.
kabilis.
Pero
Ang,
continuous pa rin po ang ano niyo, ma'am, ang inyong take ng pills. Tapos regular naman po
mm,
yung ano niyo.
yes,
Regular naman po
regular
ang
siya.
inyong menstruation.
Mens. Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. Ang
Mm,
struggle lang talaga is dahil sa work natin, kasi
mm.
same as you, I'm working in a home care setup.
Okay po.
So, time management.
Mm,
Dahil sa
mm.
pagod ka galing work, then pag-uwi, ando na yung bigat ng katawan. Hindi na
Okay po.
nakapag-exercise.
What
Tsaka,
are your plans? Like, ano po, ma'am? May mga diets din po ba kayong na ano, pina-follow?
actually, nag-intermittent ako pa. So, kapag pag nandyan yung cravings, yun din.
Oo.
Cravings.
Cravings
Ang
is one of
hirap.
the, oo.
Ang hirap lalo na pag ah, tawag nito, pag stress ka kasi, stress eating.
Mm. Yes, yes.
So, yung
I've been with your situation. Saka isa
so
isa
especially
din sa mga
for
ano,
sleeping.
it's ano pa tawag nito? Isa sa mga sad part is like before sa Philippines kasi parang hindi pa openly yung PCOS. Way back when I was in high school, so na-diagnose na talaga ako ng PCOS. So, yung rapid growth ay rapid weight gain. So parang minsan naano ka ng tao na, "Ay, taba-taba mo." Parang kumbaga ano siya, nagkakaroon siya ng ano yung nakakababa ng self-esteem, parang gano'n. So parang
Mm.
I'm happy kasi parang as of now, ano, parang nabibigyan na ng yung platform na open na siya sa ngayon, sa especially sa Pilipinas na thank you for joining today's session. So thank you so much for your time and attention today. I hope this session helped you better understand the menstrual cycle, recognize the signs of menstrual disorder and PCOS, and realize how important it is to take care for your reproductive health. Remember, there's no shame in taking care of ourselves. Menstrual or hormonal health are important of overall wellness. If you notice something unusual with your body, don't be afraid or embarrassed to consult a healthcare provider. The earlier you act, the better. For those dealing with PCOS, please know that you are not alone. With the right information, support, and consistent health habits, living well with PCOS is absolutely possible. Let's break the stigma around women's health. Let's support one another, and let's choose to prioritize our health every single day. Again, I'm Grace Alvarez, and I was truly honored to be with you today. If you have any question, a personal question, feel free to reach out for me after the session. Take care, stay empowered, and always choose your well-being. Thank you, and